The church fell silent as a grieving woman walked through the doors, holding a folded envelope. She looked at the coffin, then quietly said, "I'm sorry, but the man you're burying was my husband too." In that instant, one family's farewell became a heartbreaking mystery. Only a week earlier, everyone admired Michael Carter. He was the devoted husband every woman dreamed of and the father every child looked up to. To the world, his family was perfect. But life changed in a single afternoon. Without warning, Michael collapsed at work. Despite every effort to save him, he never opened his eyes again. As mourners struggled to understand why a stranger had interrupted the funeral, she slowly stepped forward, tears filling her eyes. Then she placed a small wedding photograph on the coffin. With trembling hands, the woman looked at Emma and whispered, "My name is Rachel, and for 15 years, I believed Michael was only my husband." The church fell into stunned silence. No one knew what to believe. Rachel slowly opened the envelope. Inside were wedding certificates, years of family photographs, handwritten anniversary cards, and a life Emma had never known existed. Every piece of evidence pointed to one heartbreaking truth. Michael had been living two completely different lives. The following morning, both women met at Michael's lawyer's office, hoping the truth would finally make sense. Instead, every document uncovered another lie. Michael hadn't just hidden a second marriage. He had spent 15 years living two completely separate lives. As the lawyer turned the next page, years of hidden memories came to light. Birthday celebrations, family vacations, Christmas mornings. Michael hadn't lived a double life for a few months. He had spent 15 years creating two completely different worlds. For the first time, Emma stopped looking at Rachel as the woman who had ruined her life. She saw another broken wife, another family destroyed by the same lie. In that moment, anger gave way to heartbreaking understanding. Days later, Emma couldn't sleep. Every room in the house reminded her of the man she thought she knew. But now, every smile in every photograph felt like a carefully hidden lie. Emma looked at Rachel through tears and finally understood. Neither of them had stolen a husband. They had both been betrayed by the same man. In the silence that followed, two broken families chose compassion over hatred and began the difficult journey of healing together. The deepest wound wasn't losing Michael. It was discovering that one lie had stolen years from everyone who loved him. But Emma made a choice. She refused to let Michael's deception become the legacy her children would carry. Months later, the pain hadn't disappeared, but it no longer controlled them. Emma and her children learned that while betrayal can break a heart, it doesn't have to break a family. Sometimes the greatest strength isn't holding onto the past. It's finding the courage to begin again. Some secrets destroy lives, but healing begins the moment the truth is finally seen.